October 1st. What's going on, fellas? Work Hard Wednesday. Man, just want to thank the man upstairs, man, for bringing us into a new month. One more month closer to the end of 2014. A lot of things on our plate, and therefore, we stress consistency through communication. That's why we're here today. So, whether it's two or all of us, we still got to come together. We still got to go over what's going on, and just continue to attack. I want to jump in real quick to a cheat sheet, and I'll go ahead and run it over real quick, and then we'll move on. Boost Juice, slogan, the never-ending boost, romance copy. This is more than just another drink. Dare to turn your dream into reality to inspire a generation to go further. Instill confidence in oneself and transform into a new you. Motivation, determination, and patience. Strength, unity, and peace is our recipe for you to succeed. Join the movement. BoostJuice.com. Bottle type 20 ounce, 591 milliliters. Heat set Amcor Powflex, long neck PT, polyethylene, terephthalate. Bottle diameter 2.582 inches. Bottle width 2.582 inches. Bottle height 8.5 inches. Net weight fluid 619.1 grams. Gross weight fluid and bottle 659.1 grams. The finish is 38 millimeters. The bottle weight is 40 grams. Nutrition facts: serving size 8 fluid ounces, 240 milliliters, 60 milligrams of natural caffeine per 8 fluid ounces, 150 milligrams of natural caffeine per 20 fluid ounces. Serving per container 2.5. Calories 70 per serving, 175 total. Calories from fat 0. Total fat 0, saturated fat 0 grams, trans fat 0 grams, cholesterol 0 milligrams, sodium 0 milligrams. Total carbohydrates 17 grams per serving, 42.5 total. Percent daily value 6%, 15% total. Dietary fiber 0 grams, sugar 16 grams, 40 total. Protein 0 grams, vitamin A 2%, 5% total. Vitamin C 8%, 20% total. Calcium 2%, 5% total. And then iron to close it off 0%. Our ingredients consist of an apple juice base, mango, pineapple, noni, tropical banana, and taro. The benefits of these ingredients: apple juice reduces bad cholesterol levels and enhances the cardiovascular health of a person. The risk of getting heart disease is reduced significantly. Helpful for weight loss, improves the functioning and health of intestines, combats constipation effectively, cleans liver and kidneys, and reduces the risk of kidney and liver disease, improves digestion, and eliminates harmful toxins from the body. Contains antioxidants which prevent different kinds of cancers. Vitamin C, very good for the lungs, and it lowers the risk of asthma. Mango juice improves memory and concentration and prevents mental weakness. It is very rich in beta-carotene, which prevents heart disease and other ailments, combats poor digestion and acidity. Very effective for liver disorders, rich in vitamin A, so it's good for your eye. Makes the complexion fair and the skin soft and shiny. Pineapple juice contains the enzyme bromeliad, a natural anti-inflammatory that encourages the healing of bruises and swelling in the body. Bromeliad can reduce arthritis pain and postoperative swelling. Also promotes good digestion by helping the body break down proteins. Contains vitamin C, which functions as a natural antioxidant, promotes a healthy immune system, and can help you recover more quickly from cold. Promotes cell growth, tissue repair, and the body's production of collagen. A protein that plays an important role in the healing of wounds. It helps the body metabolize fats and absorb iron. Noni juice. Protection against the development of cancer, exhibits anti-tumor properties. It is an immune booster and is considered one of the most nutritious fruits. Many of its nutrients are known to stimulate the immune system. Considered a digestive stimulant, traditionally used as a laxative, has been found to be 75% as effective as morphine sulfate in relieving pain without the toxic side effects. Effective against bacteria and fungus with active compounds like anthraquinones, scopolamine, and terpenes. Taro. It is a root vegetable grown in semi-tropical climates. Taro root has a low glycemic index. A low GL means that taro affects the blood sugar level slowly without the peaks and crashes of a high GL, which leads to increased hunger later on. Eating a diet of low GL foods can help prevent diabetes. It contains good amounts of vitamin A and C. Tropical banana contains good amounts of antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins, replenishes energy, and revitalizes the body instantly. Vitamin C helps the body develop resistance against infectious agents and scavenge harmful oxygen-free radicals. Malic acid is an organic compound that is made by all living organisms. Contributes to the pleasantly sour taste of fruits and is used as a food additive. Natural caffeine, the raw green Arabica coffee bean, is considered to make milder, less bitter coffee. It is the Adam and Eve of coffee beans, grown in Ethiopia as well as 70 other equatorial countries. Acting with corn syrup solids, the gelling agent used as a stabilizer in fruit juices. Gives you an excellent mouthfeel with taste consumers expect from fruit juices. And yeah. Then the last part says, note the difference between HFCS and corn syrup solids is that HFCS is the liquid form and is 100% glucose. Corn syrup solids is dehydrated until it's only 10% water, and it's in the powder form. So there we have that there. This is Work Hard Wednesday. So what I wanted to do was actually throw in pieces, like as far as what market, like for marketing, like how we talked about, if we can, if we need to make adjustments. I know me and Will talked about Thursday, but even on Thursday, we never tried it out. So just in case we have each other here today, we might as well just go over some of the things within that, this little window of opportunity for marketing, and then we'll get to sales after that. Within our Work Hard Wednesday. So the first thing that I actually wanted to bring up for marketing has to deal with sales as well. I just want to pull something up for you guys. All right, so we look at this, right? September direct-to-consumer sales. We started this thing on the 21st, right? 21st or 22nd, one of them days. Right? 22nd, I believe, yeah. I think it was the 22nd. Well, since we open up that door for the buy one get one free, we've had we'll just say two people, and then two people that pitched in and got it yesterday. So we could say 4 people have taken us up on the offer so far. And yeah, we had a couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks that we've been running it so far. But uh, if we're trying to make that push once again to 7,000 cases with October, November, and then December, 3 months left, we're gonna have to do a lot of selling, like real more, a lot of more direct to consumer, and then even through the retailer outlet. Um, we're gonna have to find ways on how to either increase increase uh, increase the quantity that some of these locations take on. We're gonna have to figure that out to get us as close as possible. But without direct to consumer sales, yeah, 7,000. That's a long way. Um, we can do it. Like, we really can, but it's going to take that extra effort that we want, that we need. So what I did was, and I don't know if you did this, Will. I don't know if you had created a draft or drafted up an email for the BOGO. No?
No, no, I haven't.
Okay, so I just did this, and just as a rough draft, but something that we can, just get out there or something. We need to do something to tap in at least to this email marketing side of it. So email marketing BOGO, the subject, the title would be fall/winter BOGO special. I mean, we can change it. I'm just gonna run through it, and then whatever comes after it, we can make the corrections, and then we're going to need to start pushing these out the door. Well, it starts off with the name, and then I put ready for some great news. Well, wait no longer. Right now, Oosh Juice LLC will be running a buy one case, get one free case campaign in an effort to reach 7,000 cases sold by December 22nd. Ask us why 7,000? Good question. And to be honest, the number came because there's 7 brothers who dared to turn a dream into reality. And it's a goal we wanted to accomplish before the end of 2014. This offer will not last forever, so take advantage of it before time expires. So what will this cost, you ask? Another good question. 24 bottles of premium Oosh Juice will be yours today at a low price, $60. Free delivery from Monterey County to the Bay Area. For more info, to see how you can join the movement, check out www.ooshjuice.com. Real simple, straight to the point. We gave them our we offered them we offered the BOGO to them, and then we also threw in the fear factor, if you want to call it that, with the time expiring. And so there's always got to be this. I mean, this. Let's call it this angel and demon, or heaven and hell type of feel to something, to get to press people's buttons and get them to understand. Oh, damn, there's not a lot of time. Like we learned in the last year, what was it, the Samurai software or something that we were talking about, when they set up that little clock with the time expiring, and as it continued to dwindle down, that actually helped boost sales. So we always want to make it seem like, well, it's not, we're not making it seem, it is reality, but we always want to give out that feel that, oh man, I gotta hop on this now, because otherwise, if I don't, I might miss out. And that was the reason why I wanted to throw that in. All of this is really based off of things that I've read or come across when people are trying to sell us on things, and so I just put our own little twist to it. And like I said, we can make the adjustments for this email, but short and sweet, and you get everything, all the information that you need. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's got some good points in there. Uh, One question I had as far as the BOGO is concerned, um, is it just straight up the 2 cases? Nothing like they can't buy like nothing less than that, right? They have to get that 2K.
Yeah, I mean, because then it wouldn't be a BOGO.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
it?
no,
Yeah, it wouldn't be no special.
yeah, yeah. No, I think you got some good points in there. Um, just I guess it kind of sounds like I can definitely see like writing that up and just as far as like breaking it down in like different little short sections, just so it's easier for them to so it sticks out more. You just, like,
Because I was just trying to figure out what I had when I was reading what I was emailing people last year, and when I was emailing them last year, and I was saying, what did we do? What did we say to these people? And it was really based on that. If you guys think about it, when we ran it, it was based on reaching a goal. I think that for the most part, we were brand new, so a lot of people was like, "Oh hell yeah, I want to support. It's new. It's these are local, or these are upcoming, these are entrepreneurs, and they're on the rise and whatnot." And I was like, okay, but what else was there? It was the goal. There was a goal that was set there that we wanted to reach 1,000 cases within 3 months, and so I was like, oh okay, I wonder if we can try that again. I don't know, probably because some things don't work the second time around. But to me, I just wanted them to feel like, okay, this is the journey. I mean, some part of the journey. Okay, yeah, we're selling the buy one get one free, but why are we selling it? I really wanted them to give the why. Uh, and so, what do you guys think? Should we use that why, or is there another why that we would like to put in, or
I think it sounds and it looks cool. I mean, it's short, simple, and straight to the point. We ain't beating around the bush or nothing with it. It's just short, simple, and straight to the point for 'em.
yeah, because that was the whole thing for me. Because I don't want to drag it on for too long, because we we lose their attention. Probably, I mean, if it's a long email, we kind of run the risk of losing their attention.
Half of them
So I
won't
just
even
want,
read it if it was longer.
yeah, yeah, a lot of people don't even like to read 2 lines. So a paragraph is, yeah, we just want to stay up in that that window right there, just to be safe. I mean, I really feel that the subject title, that is where we're going to either win or succeed or fail. And so if we make the subject title interesting enough, that we have a great chance of pulling in a few of these people.
Why don't you put
That,
oof juice in there too?
should we put what were you thinking of?
Fall winter ooze juice BOGO special. Because we want them to see exactly what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel. Should we include fall and winter, or should we just say Oosh Juice BOGO special?
Maybe just ooze juice BOGO special.
yeah, because it seems kind of long, or not long, but it just seems like it's too many words for a title.
Hmm. What about if we see special or something?
Some attention grabbing, huh?
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Special. Hmm. Yeah. So, Bruce, are you on right now, S?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, So what we're basically doing is just going over the the email marketing of the email we want to start sending out to people through our contact list. And I mean, it's pretty simple, straight to the point. It really just goes off of, if you're reading it right now, it really goes off of what we had written out our email to other people last year. We started off with our goal, the reason why we're running a BOGO, and obviously back then it was 3 months. We were trying to reach 1,000 cases. This time around, we're trying to reach 7,000 cases. We give them the price, and then we give them the understanding that this is not going to last forever. Take advantage while it's here now. If you're reading it right now, we're looking for simple things as what can we, what can we do to make the title, the subject title, really stand out, and then also, do we need to eliminate anything from this short email, add anything, switch up a few things in it, whatever it may be. We definitely want to get to it right now, and so Will can have the opportunity to start sending these things out to our contact list. So if you have anything, yeah, bring it to the table, because all we're doing is just trying to get a feel from how everybody, what everybody thinks of it. So everybody says, okay, let's do it. It's good to go, and then we feel comfortable sending it out. And then another thing I want to stress to everybody is, make sure that when we're letting people know, make sure to let them know about that free delivery. I mean, I think that right there, it it got a lot of people over the hump of $60. You put that free delivery in there, and that's an extra incentive for them. It's like, okay, cool, I don't have to pay any extras. Make sure to throw that out to people.
So far we only have just those two cells, the George and then the one yesterday, huh?
No, we have my mom. My mom, she so here's the thing with I just want to let you guys know what my mom has been doing for the past couple months. She has been basically she's given, I believe, $300 already, but every check she's been investing, like real deal, giving $100. Like, she gave $100 for the Proud to Pay, and then she gave another $100, and then she gave another $100, and so I just put her down on the list as far as with the BOGO is concerned. But that's something that she felt compelled to do on her end, and in helping us out. I mean, she really wants to see our business grow, and any little bit that she can do, that's what she made it up in her mind. She said, you know what, son, I'm gonna just every check that I get, I'm gonna give you $100. And I said, wow, that's big. And so that's something that I'm just very grateful, because if we can get more people on that hype, we'd be like, oh, cool.
That's where it starts at, though.
Yeah. It starts with those one or two people, and man, just believing. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, man, okay, we're finally, it's taken a while for people to see, like, hey, man, yeah, buying the product, that helps out a lot. But just taking that next step, because there's always a next step. Yeah, man, what could I do? What could I do to help out more? And I mean, that's how she sees it. So, okay, man, I can buy one or two bottles here from these stores, but I feel like I'm not doing enough. And I get where she's coming from. She just wants to be a part of this, and then help us out, help us turn our dream into reality. And that's huge. I mean, $100 basically $200 a month extra. That helps us out, man, for these direct to consumer sales. So, did you get a chance to read it through?
Yep.
Anything you see as far as from a marketing perspective, as far as from getting emails where people are trying to sell you on something, anything that you see that we could do to enhance this and then just go to press with it?
Well, make it a lot shorter and picture.
A picture and shorter than this?
Just because, like you said, people look at it, oh, damn, a big old paragraph. Yeah, the subject line will help out. People will be interested to see what's going on. And then I think, adding pictures always helps out. It's just the visual of people like, oh, damn, yeah, I want it. Instead of just having, a paragraph.
See, and this is how it has to be as far as the breakdown, because let me do it.
Yeah, it has to be small. Like we always, what are those seminars we always check out and stuff? The information is broken up.
Yeah, that's the thing right here that I forgot to do, is break it up, because a paragraph, like, there's no way we can get around a paragraph. It has to be a paragraph, because of the fact that if we just shoot it straight to them, that's within a sentence, we don't get. I mean, the people, to me personally, everything that I've seen it's actually a lot longer. I mean, all these people that's trying to sell you on something, it's a lot longer, and they break it up in sections to make it look like it's a lot less, but they're really trying hard to sell you on something. For us, I think that the short and sweet feel, you give them what you're running, you give them the why, and then you close it out. So we pretty much did all of that right here, and then the breakup right here, it makes with that you have to remember to do, Will, is just like this, and I'll send this over to you. But then it just makes it even that much more. It makes it where people want to read it more when you break it up like that, because I feel where you were coming from. Like, just trying to read the whole paragraph, it's like, oh man, everything is lumped together, and you run the risk again. So that was good to bring up right there.
Another thing, maybe like yeah, adding a picture in there. I was going to say something like, free delivery. Those should be like those are key. Those are like key points. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Maybe do like a summation.
What was that? A summation?
Yeah. So like, say we got all this information in there, right? Then SUM.
SUM?
Yeah, like I think it's MM. of basically of all the points that we have here. So just throw it out in a bullet point type. What you get? You get two. You know what you get. Buy one get one free. You know what I mean? Buy one get one free. Cost $60. Free delivery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like pretty much.
So it stands out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So say if people just skim through it, at least they get stuck with the summation of points. You know what I mean? Free delivery.
Are we giving out stickers too, or?
But be in Bay Area,
What was that?
like buy one get one free, free delivery, and then put in parentheses, Bay Area, Monterey Bay, just so people don't, you know what I mean?
In the delivery part?
Yeah. Somebody in Utah might be like, "You said it was free delivery." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So wait, no, it's going to run. This. I play around with it.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
It's just like what we have down is good so far, but I'm saying like I'm just thinking of the like I'm looking at antagonistic, type approach where okay, say I would just come my email and go through the whole thing. At least I'm actually picture my attention, and also I'll be like, oh, this is a buy one get one free. They got free delivery too. Okay, I might not have read through the whole thing, but at least the bottom information you caught me at the end. You can also add, the date they have till. Like BOGO campaign ends December 22nd,
Oh yeah.
2014. You know what I mean? Like more information for them, just so that it kind of adds that.
We've already threw out a date.
Yeah. December 22nd.
No, I meant like on the post because I was saying we should try to do like throw out like a date, and then like when a date comes, be like, oh, we did it so good, we decided to do it for 2 more weeks or something, or 3 weeks. Oh,
Yeah, you could put like BOGO expires, hurry up. Like you could put like those key points like order fast, BOGO expires. Second, you know what I mean? Or like don't wait, BOGO expires December 22nd, something like that.
Is that anything else, you guys?
What kind of picture were you thinking of? Like cases or
Yeah.
logo?
Yeah, picture you could probably like take a picture of 2 cases of ooze juice and then throw a price on it. Let's see what else.
Is that it? You're still thinking of other things?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I'm good on my end.
All right. So let me pull that down. Uh, all right, cool. This also has to deal with marketing as well. There's an article I read today, and from Growth Inc. obviously, but it says there is only one boss, the customer, and he can fire everybody in the company from the chairman on down simply by spending his money somewhere else. Sam Walton. we've read this quote before. I wanted to read it again because of the fact that if we're not out there building brand awareness and getting these customers to go spend with us, and then not only that, keeping these loyal customers in line, um, we run the risk of getting fired. We're trying, from a marketing standpoint, we're trying to continue to keep these guys interested. I know it's a hard process, or it's hard, but we have to remember that. You know, we don't run the show. Yeah, we may be doing everything to keep stores stocked and whatnot, but these guys do run the show, and that's why it's important for us to continue to think about new and refreshing, new ideas that that we can continue to keep the loyal customers going in there, buy product, bringing new customers in, and trying to convert them over. This is something, this article right here, it says stop telling and start showing. When I was reading it this morning, I said, oh, wow, I think this would be perfect for tonight. But it says every year at the state fair, there's a contest to see who can raise the biggest stud bull. One year, the winning cattleman decided to charge $1 to everyone who wanted to see the big stud bull. He put his bull in a tent with the trophy and the big blue ribbon. The bull was a great attraction, and the cattleman quickly began to realize a sizable return on this bull that he had raised. One afternoon at the fair, a tired-looking man walks up to the tent and asks for a discount to see the bull, as he has a very large family. The cattleman refused at first. The man looks at his family and decides to give it another try. Please, I have a large family. We have driven a long way. Is there anything we can do or you can do? He appeals to the cattleman, so the cattleman asks, how many kids do you have? The man says, I have 23. The cattleman, thinking like a cattleman, says to himself, man, this guy is a great producer. He says, how many kids do you have with you? The man says, 17. The cattleman says, I will let you, your wife, and all 17 of your kids come in at once for free, but you have to be all together. The man is overjoyed and says, that's great, but why are you being so nice to us? The cattleman says, I want you and your family to see my bull. Even more importantly, I want my bull to see you. Earl Taylor. The cattleman understands the value of a great demonstration. One of the best ways to transfer information and skills from one person to another is by demonstrating it in action. As sales leaders and sales people, we need to make a conscious effort to show with demonstrations and examples versus tell. For sales coaches and sales leaders, think about the last time you gave advice to one of your people or set a particular expectation. Did you show or tell? Most of us get caught doing too much telling and not enough showing. You need to set at least 5 appointments per week. Ask for more referrals. Try to further the relationship. These are all great ideas that may help a salesperson succeed. What about this approach to show? Let's make some calls together so you can hear how I ask for appointments with prospects. This week, let's arrange a time for you to ride along with Sarah, a top performer, to hear how she asks for referrals. We'll go on that meeting together so we can try to further the relationship as a team. These examples give the salesperson the opportunity to not only understand what to do, but also specifically how to do it. Consider the next time you need to teach someone something and make sure you show with a good demonstration or example versus merely telling him or her what to do. Your chances of achieving the desired result will be much higher. For salespeople, providing clear demonstrations and examples helps us in the sales process too. It's the difference between let me tell you all these features and benefits versus let me show you how you would be in a better position with this investment in our product/service. In fact, anytime you can give a prospect a client experience, you are setting your sell up for success. An example from our sales consulting world. In a recent final sales presentation, we were presenting to a team of 10 executives when one of them stopped us and asked, how do you actually teach these skills? One approach would have been to answer these questions by telling and explaining what happens in our training class. Instead, one of our consultants, Jack, stood up and said, why don't we simulate an example from a training class? I'll play the instructor, and everyone in the room will play the role of participants, okay? Jack went on to provide a 5-minute demonstration of our approach to training. All 10 executives were engaged in this portion of our presentation, and after the presentation, we received feedback that the 5-minute demonstration was one of the most compelling pieces of our entire sales presentation. We gave this group of prospects the client experience. In your world, you may show versus tell through free samples, trials, product demonstrations, testimonial letters, references, or other means. Challenge yourself before your next sales presentation to see how you can include clear, specific examples and demonstrations. So when I read this, and I read this this morning, I said, wow. I started thinking back to our Hangouts, right? Our most recent ones, I should say. And why? What was? Because really, you try to think of our. I said I shouldn't say that, but I said to myself, looking back at how we were able to accomplish what we did with the BOGO last year, and trying to duplicate that same effort. And so what were we doing back then that we did, that we're not getting right now? And just by reading this, I think for the most part, I'm doing a lot of telling. And because of the fact that we've already went through it, my assumption is, okay, everyone should already know how to do it. Well, that may not be the case this time around. It may not, because things right now is a lot different than when we were in our first couple months selling product. You have this group of people, or these people that are saying, oh man, I want to be a part of this because it's brand new, this is exciting, never seen it before. Now you come back a whole year around and you still have those same people, but it's not that exciting to them as it was in the first 3 months, where they said, man, let me get 2 cases, let me get 4 cases, let me get some more, and then repeat purchases and whatnot. Oh man, I want to stock up on this stuff. Now it's become the norm to them. We're looking at our followers, right? We don't really gain a substantial amount regularly. You get these 1, 2, 100 here, 100 there, but you don't get these brand new audiences just like that. And so for the most part, I think we did a lot of telling. Now it's my job to bring this to you guys' attention in order for us to get to this, in order for us to bring to the table what we need to do to reach our goal. We know what we need to do, but like the article said, there was a lot of things. It says a lot of things that, like for me personally, okay, I said, okay, we want to reach, here goes the telling part. It says you need to set at least 5 appointments per week. And I'm saying to everybody, we need to go back and reach out to all the people that we contacted, all the people that had bought with us for the BOGO last year. We need to do that. So that was a telling, right? Ask for more referrals. All right, you need to go back and ask these people that we already bought from, and then ask them if they have anybody. That's still telling. And then let's try to further that relationship. For that part, that's to me, it's how we spin the email. How we word this or say what we need to say in such a way to further that relationship. But once again, it's still a telling. It's still us telling, me telling you what we should do. Now, if we want to show, let's make some calls together. Let's make some calls together so you can hear how I ask for appointments with prospects. That's a great point. S had brought this up a long time ago where he said, dang, man, you should record yourself so people, so all of us can listen to it and say, oh, okay, this is how he talks to such and such, whoever it is. Now this is right here. It's just it's confirmation that what S said was really, this is the showing part that we need to do, because of the fact that if we're going out there, for example, our showing part, right? We showed each other how to do samplings to the extent where I no longer have to be in a picture for sampling to happen. You guys should just go out there and make it happen. So we showed each other, we gave ourselves that visual. Okay, this is the process, this is the system, how we run it, what we want to do, and then we even made up those. If you guys remember the system. We even made up the system, step-by-step process for the system that, okay, this is what we do when we do samplings. So all of that was a visual of how we showed this is how we get it done. Now, like I said, man, let's make some calls together. And so for us now, it's if we look back to what we were just doing right now, right? This is a key point to Work Hard Wednesday. We went together, we put together a rough draft of what we wanted for email marketing. We put it we put it on the table, and then we asked specifically each person, what do you see that we can either enhance, that we could take away, that we could, whatever it is, we asked, and that was a whole part of showing. It wasn't me just telling you. It was all of us working together to show how something that needs to get done in order for us to make a good push at reaching our goal, at least through this avenue of email marketing. So right there, we take that in and we say to ourselves, okay, this is what we need to do more often. This is what we need to do more often. We need, instead of me just going on and talking for days and trying to motivate you in whatever way, what happens? It always comes down to this. We work better when we see something. You know what I mean? We work better. That's human. That's the creatures we are. We love visuals. We know this from DocSoc, watching all those courses. Why did we gain so much information and insight on this business world? Is because we've seen things. There's been a lack of from our end as far as bringing in new information to be able to show. It's been, if you guys just play back, and if you guys are going back over the Hangouts, it's been a lot of telling. And for me, this right here, it was just like, okay, man, I have been rarely going into Growth Inc. articles, but for the one that I pull up, this is what comes out. So it's a sign that, okay, this was meant for Work Hard Wednesday. You go to the next part, and it says this week, let's arrange a time for you to ride along with Sarah, our top performer, to hear how she asks for referrals. This is something that a lot of you guys, I'm gonna say most of you guys don't even know about. This is what me and Pizzo do. Like, we really go in and we strategize, and really, like me personally, I feel I'm like a puppeteer. That's how I like to look at it. Okay, these guys got game, right? The retailers. We've built up such a relationship where we know who they are, what kind of people they are. We know that Abraham from Shells, this guy's competitive. So what do? We say, how if he's competitive, how can we devise a plan for him to order a large quantity? And so we just go back and forth, and this is the ride along. It's on the couch in the house, but this is the ride along that we're talking about, that we're going back and forth, and we're saying, okay, this is what we should do. All right, this is how you tell him it. And then Pizzo goes out there, bam, and he runs the game that was just given to him from the ride along in 120 cases. Bam. So we say, okay, let's do it again. Let's see how it works for Rogers. Bam, 140 cases. Those are the things that I'm bringing to the forefront now, is because we all need to hear it. we all need to be saying to ourselves, man, okay, if they're having these conversations regularly, and that's how we were able to pull these people, how we were able to push these people to make that, press that decision button. Yeah, no brainer. Give me that 120. And it was because of that fact that we came together and we said, let's arrange a time where we could ride along with the top performer, and then ask how you do it. In this instance, it says ask for referrals. But in the instance that I had just mentioned, it was about sales. How can we get more sales? That's another part of showing that all of us need to get more comfortable on that level, because if we're bouncing things back and forth on each other, what happens? Well, we know what happens. Ideas get thrown out there, and then we run with what's been thrown out there. Now, if it's just somebody just thinking by himself, obviously you can think all you want, but you're going to need to know what's going on out there in the field. And for the people that's really out there, like myself personally, I'm out there a lot, so I'm understanding specific markets. I'm understanding specific retailers. So it's important for us to want to try and get that same information for us to go to the next person, and then even strategize and try to bring some things to life. But this, even so, it goes with distribution as well. Me and Ray need to have more communication to ask, okay, how can we get your referral from distribution? Saying all these things apply. And then the last part, it says we'll go on that meeting together so that we can try to further this relationship as a team. Google Plus Hangouts. This is really how big is Google Hangout for us? How beneficial is it for us? And I just want to, way back Wednesday, right? We'll do that. We'll do the hashtag way back Wednesday. We're in the thick of it, sales pitch and approach, and we're just going at it, bam, bam, bam. And what do? We really, literally, I know I can't speak for everyone, but I know myself, I haven't been watching every hangout like the first year. Like literally the first year, every hangout, right after we did the hangout, I watched that. I studied myself, mannerisms, my tone, everything that we talked about in our sales pitch and approach, that we really went in there and looked, and we worked on those things. Why do you think we're here? It's because we got that visual of ourselves. We've seen through the eyes of each other. If somebody was watching me, then now I'm in that position. If I was watching you, it's the same thing, vice versa. But you guys get the point. That's why this part right here is all showing, because we're here today and we have this hangout running. But that is the importance and what we need to look at. So my challenge is stirring up something within us all, to really go out there and start pushing hard. Last year we were like, man, we were asking everybody. This year, it's been a couple weeks, but how many people have literally tried to push it on somebody? I can only speak for myself, and then even Pizzo, because we went out there and did a sampling, and he ran into some of his boys, or one of his boys, I should say, and then some other guy was just trying to get a sample, and they got, 2 cases right there. But how many of us are really going that mile? I'm not going to say extra mile. I'm going to say how many of us are going that mile that when the BOGO had happened last year, how many of us are doing that? Like, real deal. Just yes or no?
Nope.
And why do we think, why is that? Like, yes, you too.
No, I haven't started. More so just been telling people here and there, but haven't gone after hard like that. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't gone after it hard like that. Just, I don't know. I think I work better under pressure, but still, that's, like you said, it's just one of those things. If we start now and we put the pressure on ourselves, then we'll have pressure all the way through. But I don't know, it hasn't hit me where I put the pressure on myself yet for it.
You know why? It's because of the fact that, once again, we were just telling, not showing, you know? And it's as simple as that. Now that we know, hey, we know what we got to do. We already knew, but it was just a lot of talking. And for us now, knowing that, like the facts, right? We want to reach 7,000 cases, and I ran this on Friday. We're going to need to sell like 900 cases within these 900 cases, or eight. It's like 800 or 900 cases within within the next 3 months, respectively.
It's like
That's 800. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like that much. That's a lot. But the reason why we're looking at it as a lot is because we only got one real avenue that's buying product constantly, and it's through the retailer avenue, and that's why it's a lot. But if we can find our way to get motivated, feeling like, okay, if we needed 800 cases a month, oh damn, now we got that number right there, right? So that's a visual right there. That's showing that we put in the time to understand. We put in the time to understand. Okay, what are we looking at? What's the bullseye for each month? We know what that number is, and now it's our job to say we got the visual, we got the information. Now we need to show. So what are some ideas for us moving forward, knowing that time is of the essence, knowing that, all right, man, I may have not been pushing that hard, but now I know that we have to push a little bit harder. What are some of the things that we need to do from your guys' perspective?
I would say try to create like a schedule or get like setting a number as far as how many people we want to ask and on I don't know, a daily basis or a weekly basis, at least how many people we want to reach out to.
I mean, even the little things like, like the other day, I just put up out of like at 8, 9 in the morning, I just put up a post, reposted something like BOGO sale going on. You know what I mean? Contact me or this, like you said, Will, a schedule. Put yourself on a schedule to post that at least every day or every other day. You know what I mean? Before, like in the morning, before the main Ooze Juice post goes up that we have to repost. Just little things like that go a long way.
I think from a marketing standpoint, uh, yeah, we really got to use the social media because that's like pretty much our only way of marketing, and I think the direct message is going to be the way where we need to really hit hard at.
And even like we did last year, man, we're gonna have to hit up some of our family again. You know what I mean? Because those are the biggest supporters ever.
I mean, that's That's at the top of the list. And here goes the thing. It even goes as far as we're going to bring it back. So how do we get to these referrals? Right? It says let's arrange a time for a ride along syrup. Our top performer to hear how she asked for referrals. So even with that, we have like I haven't when I'm out there trying to ask. I mean, I haven't done it in such a way where it compels somebody to, or from my perspective, I haven't seen it done, where it compels somebody to just refer, hey man, this person, I think they would love this stuff. I mean, I've seen it on the retailer end where people are saying, go to this spot or that part or that part. As far as from like direct to consumer, I haven't really, got a feel for how to do that. But as far as, I mean, the only suggestion that I could throw out there would be just continued reminders to our family and friends. Hey, we got this BOGO going on. Who do you work with? Like even like just how we talked about last year. Who do you work with? All right, you like the product? Hey, do you have a circle that looks for products like this, or that are that wants that love juice products, or looking for something healthier? Who can you spread the word to? I mean, because that's that grassroots marketing effort, and we see how powerful that is. So that's my suggestion. For us, that's what it would come down to. I mean, we all have our own circles, and I believe we said the same exact stuff this last year, and we really got a great push. So why not use those same type of methods to reach out to our circles and their circles, and even getting family involved in this thing? I mean, because already, yeah, they're buying product, but we want the referrals. We want them to say, okay, we bought it, but I know my friend drinks this too, and they may be interested. You know what I mean? Those are things that I look at and I say to myself, that's what we need to do for the next 3 months from here on out, if we want to even sniff or come to the doorstep of the 7,000 mark.
I think too what it comes down to is, like you said, man, we gotta stop telling and start showing, and it'll even that same saying goes with we come to our meeting a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this too, and we talk about the things that we're doing, but it's like sometimes those things that we talk about, and I've done this where I don't follow up with it, and so it goes nowhere, and so wasted time, wasted effort when it really comes down to, again, like I said, the topic of today. We just need to get back to that. We just need to get back to that real deal focus of, man, are we really pushing this thing, or are we half-assing it? And it comes down to that, talking, telling versus showing. And for me, I already know what I got to do. Like I said, you put things in perspective when you say certain things a certain way. And when you ask me, like, even you ask, why haven't you? Because I am a top performer, and I know I am. And at the end of the day, I'm not that person right now. So, it just comes back to that, man. Put it in focus, like, hey, what do I really want out of this thing? It comes back to, if you're going to do it all the way. Just like we keep talking about and we've said in the past, it goes right back to that. I haven't watched a Hangout in probably like 3 to 4 months now of previous Hangouts. And, all those key things, those are the things that kept us excited. Those are the things that kept reminding us, man, this is something real. And it's because of our habits, the things that we did in the past that we are not doing today. One of the things is, like you said, get back to the basics. Like, we've done it every so often, but people haven't been here. And so when people are here, then they go and do their, the cheat sheet. But I mean, I haven't even. I used to do the cheat sheet every day, real deal, faithfully. I knew all the ingredients, and because I haven't done it in so long, I'm looking back at, my notes now, or I'm questioning myself sometimes when I spit out information. But it just comes back to, again, like, the things that I did before to become successful, I'm not doing now, and it goes a long way. As you can see, we hurt on different, like I'm hurting us by not doing and not producing the way I used to. And so I think that's what it really comes back to, is like, where's that fire we had last year, like we said, when we were first getting out there, man, it's 2 for $60. Like we waited so much, we waited so long, for us to get to that. Oh man, 60 is too much, and some of us couldn't sell it at 60. But once it got down to that BOGO, oh, buy one get one free, it's 30. Man, we were like, oh, let's do it. We were dropping cases left and right, and I think that's what we need to get back to. It's like, really get back to that. Man, are we fighting? Or are we not? Because last year I remember, man, I hit up damn near everybody in my phone book.
Yeah.
Now I got another plan. That some of those guys I hit up, they didn't come through because I didn't keep the pressure on them. We might have. It was a little bit me being a little too nice, and in this situation, like I talked about previously too, is like now I have to go after those connections. I have to go after those, those people that promise. Oh man, how can I help you, Mike? Bro, you help me out all the time. How can I help you? Well, you know what? Here it goes. I have a company. We have a product. We're doing a BOGO right now. What's up? It's $60. Like you always want to help. You want to buy me a drink? Well, here, buy my drink.
Yeah.
Which is, you know what I mean? Oops. So I think just for me personally, just like I said, why haven't I fully started? We knew about this 2 to 3 weeks ago. Haven't I fully started? Well, it's just me. I don't know. I feel like I work better under pressure when it's crunch time, but I gotta put it in mindset that it's crunch time now, every day.
That's brought up.
I think that's what it comes down to, is like, just to finish up my thought, what it comes down to is every opportunity we get, just any person we talk to is an opportunity to tell them about it. And I think that's where it comes, where we have to be at. We have to be at that spot where we're out of the function, a family function or something. We have to be so excited about our product that it makes other people excited. And people that, if they just see us constantly talking about it, then it's building that brand awareness for them. Damn, bro, look at Will, man. At every family event, he's talking about Ooze Juice. Look at Bug. Every family event, they talking about Ooze Juice. Look at S. Look at Pi. Look at Mick. All of us. Caleb, Ray. Every single opportunity, I think that's what it's going to take for us moving forward, is we have to be talking about our product. Because if we ain't talking about it, our product, who is? You know what I mean? Like, that's really what it comes down to. Like, okay, yeah, people see us on social media, but they don't spark it up like, oh, what's up with Ooze Juice? Like, we have to be our own brand ambassadors that we talk about. And I think that's, where I fell off because, too, is that like I'm not talking about it every day like I was last year. And this just, like I said, if we don't come and meet like this, it doesn't put things in perspective. And again, if nobody's talking about our product, then our product's going to go down just like every other product. But if there's 7 of us here constantly talking about it every day to everybody we see, then at least I mean, I'm just saying right off the bat, at least there's still someone talking about it. If it's us, hey, it's us. But who better to talk about our product than us, because we know the most about it. So we got to start, using the same way we use these quotes and we spit it on our lives and we draw inspiration from it. I think we need to take those little things that we've done, our little past successes and our past failures. We need to mix it up in that bunch and say, hey, man, do we want to be here or we want to be there? And what did it take me to get here? What did it take me to be there? I'll tell you this, sitting in my now just on the failure side, I think about all those times where I didn't want to come to the meeting because I knew we were going to get in trouble. I think about those failures. What did I do in that time to maybe get in that, to be in that hot seat? Well, it was things like not studying our cheat sheet. It was things like not showing up to meetings in a long time. It was the little simple things that we have control over. That's the thing. We got to control those things. We have to be here to meet. We have to, like you say, get back to those basics, man. Those little things that got us to where we're at. We got to continue to do those, and we got to continue to find ways to add to that so that we're not falling back into these slumps every here and there, to where we're not falling back into these, oh, man, I can't make the meeting, type things. I think that's really what it comes down to. We gotta really say, man, what do we want out of this? Again, we got to keep putting that in front of us. What do we want out of this? And am I going to get that by putting in this effort that I put in? How can I get there faster? Well, I think I got to put more effort. That's how we need to start weighing things, because really that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? It really comes down to talking or telling versus showing.
Yeah, I would say two key things I had thought about when S was talking. One, it's maybe cliche, but if you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like speaking a different language.
Yeah, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it, and that's why it's important to always keep something that is in front of you. And then the whole part when he was going about us feeling a certain way last year. I mean, man, we were fired up. Hey, man, let's do this. So here's the other thing that I had thought about, man. If we ain't selling to somebody, somebody else is. So why not us?
Yeah.
They're gonna spend their money regardless. So why not us? And the reason why people were spending their money is because we were vocal.
Yeah.
We really were pushing the issue. Hey, man, we got, like I said, we got 2 for $60. What's good? We were really pushing that on everybody. Why do you think, like, our family and friends, they were the biggest supporters? Because we was pushing the issue heavy on them. Hey, you don't have to go to the store and spend $36 to $40. You can come right here. You can get 2 of those cases because you're gonna spend it anyways for $60. What? And it's free delivery. What you want to do?
No taxes.
Yeah, no taxes. Straight out. Yeah. There you go. Why do you think?
So it's almost like now we use that. That's information we know. If you go to the store, you're gonna buy for $36.88 plus. You know what I mean? Depending on what store you go to. So that's another key point that we spend on people. Like, hey, man, you don't have to go to the store. You ain't got to pay extra taxes. Nothing. It's $30.
30, straight up.
I will get one free.
So once again, man, vocal. We need to be vocal. We need to show that, because here goes the thing. Okay, yeah, we made a post, right? But we just told on ourselves. Yeah, we made a post, but we haven't been going that extra mile. Like, we can't sit here and just say, oh yeah, or actually that mile, I should say. Like I said, we haven't been going that mile. We just told on ourselves. And so, with that being said, everything that got us here, it was based on somebody heard our voice. Whether it was the smallest one or the loudest one, they still heard it. And if nobody is hearing our voice, they're just seeing up a post. That's not what makes you want to be excited for somebody if they didn't take that next step to ask you, hey, do you want to take me up on this offer, man? Come on, get these 2 cases off my hand, man. You know you're gonna go to the store and buy them anyways within the next couple weeks. Why not just buy two cases right now? If you go in there and buying it every day, I mean, do the math. You're gonna spend less money with me right here, and while it's hot, than you would be going to these stores and buying them every day. I mean, we appreciate that as well, but these are just the little things that these are the little things that go a lot for me. Think a post is not. We know the power of a post, but it's not. It's that grassroots effort. It's getting out there in the field. It's the hitting up everybody in our contacts list. I didn't like me personally too, and I'll admit it. I haven't hit up people in my. I hit up probably like a few people in my contacts, but not like last year. Last year I was just, man, who cares? I don't care if they respond or not. They're gonna know about this BOGO. So just bringing that hype back. That's what I'm gonna do now, because if I'm gonna challenge you to do something, well, then what happens? I have to be the shower and not just the teller. Well, I'm gonna start hitting these folks up. Hey, man, okay, because that even goes for future reference for all of us, man. When we're running some kind of incentive, some kind of a special, I don't care how annoyed they get if they, take you out of their contact list, whatever. You better hit everybody up on that list, because a post is not enough. Maybe they didn't catch the post. Like we go with the Proud to Pay. We could have did a better job as far as hitting up our contacts list, just making sure, hey man, I don't know if you caught the post, but this is what we're doing right now. Man, we didn't do a good enough job, so we failed right there. And that's why if you look at the response that we got, hey, it was because we didn't give that effort. We didn't give enough effort. We gave the minimal as possible, and we got 3 people. 3 people. And that's why you get.
I think what we need to start doing. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, before you go, whatever you put in is what you're gonna get out. As simple as that. And that's what we put in, so that's what we got out. Let's not make that same mistake this time around with the BOGO. Let's exhaust every avenue, whether it's through email, whether it's through texting, whether it's through calling, whether it's through talking to employees, people on the go, wherever it may be. Let's exhaust them all.
Yeah, I was just going to say, man, it comes down to, I think we need to get it fixed in our minds, man. It's a numbers game. Mm-hmm. And just like people on a regular, basis every single day, man, they get hit up about so many different things. It's just a pick and choose. Like, oh, do I feel this way this day? Do I not? We can go through our whole list all the time. Like Bush said, man, I'm just going to throw it out there. And it really is that. It's a numbers game, man. I mean, how many people, I look at it like this, man. It's like how many people out there, they see a text, like even us, even with us, with the OOS line, texts go out every day, and we don't respond to all of them. We might read them all, but we don't respond to all of them. And it's just like that with people. It's like some people are going to respond that day, some people aren't. It just depends on how they feel. And it goes to say, like, if we're not in their face, if we don't send them that text, then one, they don't know, they didn't see it, and so there's no chance there.
Yep.
But if people see it, if they at least get that text, oh damn, again, we continue to stay in their faces somewhere or another, and whether they like it or not, how many fucking posts, how many texts, how many things that we see from people that we don't like or we don't even care for. Oh, we still read it, we still respond to it, and so same thing, like we just got to look at it in that sense as we got to get over that fear of, oh man, the rejection.
Yeah.
I think that's that plays a big factor. Is like, what are they gonna think of me? Well, who cares what they think? What do they think of me now? We probably ain't even on their mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some people we are, and some people they don't even. It's not even a thought. But because you put that in their face, hey man, shoot them a quick text. What's up, bro? I'm running this BOGO. What's good? Now you made it personal. Like we said, we're building a relationship, and people just to, hey, what's up, man? I just thought of you. I know you like OOS juice, and we're doing a special, man. Like I say, you can spend it on them. Man, you don't even have to go down there and waste your gas going to the store. We'll deliver it to you.
Yeah.
That's everyday. That's an everyday cost. Going to the store. Gas to get there, like a lot of different things that we could do. I think again, it comes with that mentality of we just got to be like Nike and just do it, like real deal. We know what we're supposed to do. We know how to do it. Just do it. Send it out there. Same thing for me. Like, I haven't been on social media in probably I don't know how long, and it was, you know, by personal choice of things that I had going on. I was like, you know what? Let me put time into this instead of that. And now I feel like, you know, I have to get back into it. I have to, like you said, just the little things, even if it's just reposting. I have a different group of friends that you guys have, and I think we just all need to look at ourselves, and that's what it has to be. Is like, okay, yes, you don't. This is your personal you know, you personally feel this way, but again, am I helping? Am I helping this thing grow to the best of my ability, or am I not? And by not using these outlets and not, like you said, calling people, texting them, sending them an email about it, not even just not spreading the word. That's what it comes down to. Right now we're spreading the word of this thing, and if we don't even tell people, then how will they have the opportunity to go out and get it, or even just have the opportunity to purchase? You know, we're already losing in a sense because we're not telling people, and we don't want to lose. We want to win. We want to set ourselves up for the best case scenario to win. And these are the key things. We're talking about it every Wednesday. Oh, man, I'm scared to send out these texts because of what people would think about me. Or, you know, and we just have to get over that. We have to understand, like, literally understand the salesman's mindset. And we've talked about it way back. The salesman mindset is, hey, I'm going to knock on 100 doors. If I get one, if I get, you know, two, man, hey, I'm still better than I was before. You know what I mean? And that's what it has to be. I'm gonna send out this information to everybody on my DM. I'm gonna send out this information to everybody in my email. I'm gonna send out this information to everybody, you know, on my text messages or personally call them, whoever, my coworkers, you know, things like that. And again, it just sets us up. It sets us up for success in every way. Why? Because we're talking about our product. Even if they don't buy from us, at least they know we have a product. We're talking about it. Somebody's hearing about it. You know, same thing. Okay, we tell all these people, let's play that game right now. That's what I want to challenge you guys to. Let's play that game. Let's send it out, you know, to all the people that we know and all the contacts, you know, for sure that we really know. Send them out, and let's play this game of, did you think that this person would hit you back? You know, like, all the people we think is going to hit us back, let's see how many of those people do, and then let's see how many of people that we don't even think are going to hit us back. I bet you we surprise ourselves. You know what I mean? I bet you we surprise ourselves. And whenever we come into these, you know, type of things where we're doing like fundraising, or we're running a special, or whatever it may be, this is where we have to really start getting personal with people, because they respect it a lot more. You know, a phone call, or, you know, a personal text, not just a mass text. You know, like, those are little things that we can do that really does make a difference. So I think, you know, that's another thing. Around these times, we don't do this throughout the whole year. This BOGO is going to end December 22nd. And so we have to put the pressure on ourselves that time is coming. You know, it's like Judgment Day. And we have to put that pressure, like, hey, man, for these, October, November, and part of December, most of December, so for the next 2 months and 3 weeks, we have to put that pressure on ourselves that, hey, man, lose the pride, lose the, you know, the scary, just to talk to people. This whole next 2.5, almost 3 months, we got to be out there like warriors, talking about our product like we're really going after their fighting for change, fighting for, you know, things that we want, which really we are. We are fighting for change. We are fighting for something that we want that will affect a lot of people, and that's why people went to war, for those simple facts, you know. And we need to be at war for the next 2.5, 3, almost 3 months. That's what we need to think. And what does us being at war entail? Well, it entails just that of, you know, us, you know, swallowing our pride and texting these people. sending out this message, really talking, like I said, being our best, our own and best brand ambassadors. You know, if we don't believe in us again, why should anybody else? And like I said, for the next 2.5, 3 months, man, we have to basically sell ourselves. Like, we have to go out there and, hey, every day we have to talk about our product. We have to talk about our promotion. We have to show. I mean, when I say talk, it's really showing. We have to show these people. The same, we have to run. It's funny because I looked on and this is what stuck out to me. I looked at my notes today, and I was just like, that are on my cabinet. I have a cabinet here to the left, and I have these little stickies. And I looked at my notes today, and for some reason, this one sticky stuck out to me, and it was model for selling. And this is what we need to get back to. We need to, 1, talk about the benefits of our product, 2, differentiate from other products, and then 3, build up to the story. We have everything we need. We talked about it. You know, just like Book said, man, we have this marketing plan. We got to get back to it. Same thing, sales, model for selling, very simple, right there. The 3 things that we need for selling. Talk about the benefits of our product, differentiate our product from others, and build up to our story, which is that's the closer, is the story. And we got to keep those things, man, in front of us. Like I said, this whole next 2.5, 3 months, that's all we should be thinking about. We should eat, sleep, and, you know what I mean, Ushus, pretty much. So, yeah, man, I challenge you guys, man, starting tonight, every day from here until December 22nd, because really I think that's too, like, you know, we talk about what do we need. We need more challenging. You know what I mean? When we did challenge ourselves, yeah, a few times we fell short, but for the most part, we picked up we accepted the challenge and we knocked it out. And so I challenge you guys, you know, tonight, and I challenge myself that from here on out until December 22nd, and just I think that's a good enough time to create a habit. You only need 21 days, but just to be talking about our product every day. I think I need to get back to that, you know, me personally, because I know that when I was talking about our product every day, it made everything easier for me in every which way. When I come to meetings, I was a lot more prepared. I had some exciting news to share every here and there. But lately, I haven't had too much exciting news. Why? Because I haven't been talking about the product as much like we have in the past. And I think that's what it is. You know, life challenge is that, you know, we talk about our product every day. You know, we signed up for it. We said this is it, and that's what it comes with. We have to talk about our product every day. I think if one of the most important things for us 7, just personally, is that, you know, not only we build in brand awareness, but we build confidence in ourselves about our product. So I just challenge you guys, you know, at December 22nd, but I challenge you guys from here on out for the rest of our lives. Hey, I want to be talking about Ushus 20, 30 years from now. And that's real deal. I mean, you have to talk about our product every single day to somebody, because there's somebody out there that doesn't know. Mm-hmm. And we're going to find new people every day. So I challenge you guys, man, just every opportunity you get. I mean, yeah, in the right circumstances, but, man, throw it out there in any situation. Hey, man, you know, we got this BOGO going right now. Oh, what's that? So, I won't get one free. Ushus. You know, like, real deal. Just throw it out there. You'd be surprised. But I just challenged it, man, our entire team and all those guys that ain't watching, you know, that not here, couldn't make it. And I challenge you guys, man, what you going to do from here on out? We need to tell somebody about Ushus. So.
Straight up. I just wanted to throw in something real quick. Once again, a missed opportunity on our end. and I had seen this post. Uncle Billy had bought 2 cases. He was taking to Hawaii, and how did we not get that sale? Like when I seen it, I said, "Wow." He got it from a store. So, like I said, he's going to spend his money regardless. And if he's going to spend his money regardless, how do we miss out on that opportunity? And those are the little things that we have to say to ourselves once again. Put all the pride to the side. Don't fear a no. All these people, if it was all family and friends that really supported this BOGO effort, like a strong push of it, then I just, even with this next time around, they already know what time it is. Oh man, hell, all we can get is a no. I'm not, oh man, I'm just not in that position right now. Oh man, don't even worry about it. I know you buy it regularly, but we just wanted to let you know. Hey, it's here until December 22nd. So whenever you feel that you want to take advantage of this, let's go. We're here. Just hit us up. But like, they're gonna spend their money regardless. Don't worry about a no. Food for thought. Another thing, like moving forward from that, as far as sales is concerned, me and people were talking about is like, man, we need to at least try and get off 5 cases a day through the retailer outlet. That's something that we're in the works. We want to come up with a specific number that doesn't have to be way out there, but something that keeps us in check as far as wanting to generate revenue every single day. He brought up the point last week when we have a big month, because last month was a big month. Last month was a huge month for us. I don't know if you guys know, but it was the second highest selling month to date for Ooze Juice LLC. And that month consisted of 546 cases being sold. That was only through the retailer outlet. We generated over $10,936.60. That's the second highest grossing month for us. We know it's possible. So now it's our job to say, okay, now that we got our major stores, our major retailer outlets, they're pretty much done for the year. Shell's not going to order anymore, and Shell and Marina's not going to order anymore. Rogers, he's not going to order any more product. So our job is, what's next? Well, we need to find out who are these next retailers to get to the 10+1 level. That's what we're working on right now. Not only that, but another challenge on our end as far as sales is, like I said, we wanted to do 5 cases, or something small, and then just get into a groove of, okay, cool. And whatever we have to do, whether it's sampling at a specific location until they move all their product, and it's these 1 or 2 case delivery stores that if we have to do back-to-back deliveries until we get them up to that height, we got to do that. We have to be that consistent, and we have to give that much effort, because we're not staying out here for 4 hours. We're only staying at these spots a couple hours, and we're moving more product in those couple hours than they do an entire week. That challenge right there is gonna get us to the sales goal that we want to get to a lot quicker, because of the fact that we're saying, okay, we're only putting it at $123 right here. That is nothing. $123 a day for 5 days. That's nothing. But it's every day. That's the thing that we're missing. We do these big hits, and then we're satisfied, and we're saying, oh cool, we just did it. But we need to not be satisfied, and we need to say, man, we need regular income, our regular sales, generated sales each and every day. That's what we're working on today. We did it, started off the month good. We went out there and we sold 7 cases. Hey, we did what we had to do. Now, tomorrow, we got to go out there and try and do another, get to that 5, at least 5. And it comes to us taking advantage of the weather once again. It's going to be 81 tomorrow. Today we just did some servicing, but tomorrow we're going to go out there and we're going to do some samplings, and in an effort to really get these numbers that we need. So that's something on the table for sales. If we can, and here goes the thing too with sales too. We got if there are players in the players that can get out there in the field while others are sampling, we need that same push from them as well. And I'm going to talk to these guys to see if they could just go out there and stand in front of schools. Hey, we got the 2 or 5, so you don't have to go down the street. Yeah, we'll hurt the retailer a little bit, but we're only running this thing for a couple 2.5 months or whatever. But we need to do that. Whether it's even as going as far as like me personally, I'm looking at it as like, damn, what if we just set up outside of sampling in front of schools and just been like, hey man, sampling / selling. Hey, you want to try this out? Oh, something that at the end of the day we said, damn, we exhausted every avenue to make sure that we met our goal. The point I'm trying to make is here, when we get into a groove, like we really take this serious and we say this is what our minimum sales goal is for each and every day, and we get into that 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's the same exact thing that we talked about last year when we wanted to sell everybody. When we said, okay, as a group, this is how much we need to sell on a daily basis. Now, we never even went through with it all the way, but we got another shot. We're still, our company is still, the lights are still on for our company. So we get another shot to run that whole thing again, but now not just run it and just say, oh, damn, it didn't work the way that we wanted, but really see it all the way through. That is going to be the challenge for us as a sales team, to really get out there and do these things. 5 cases is hard through the retailer end, especially if they're not helping you. And so those spots that are getting a couple of cases here and there, those are the ones that we have to really put the focus and spotlight on them, so they can order another 2 cases until we build them all the way up. That is our plan, and that's what we're going to be attacking to help out with this effort, with this to reach the 7,000 goal. So those are the things that we have on that end. As far as anything else, like if there was anything like from the marketing point of view, because we got into a few things. I didn't give you guys an opportunity to talk, Will and S. Where we kind of finished off the email thing. If was there anything else for the marketing?
No, I didn't have nothing on this end.
All right.
Nah, just back to sales. I mean, nothing on marketing, but just back to sales. Like you said, I think that's. I mean, we know what works for us and what we need to do, and I think that's a selling point for every location, is that we're able to come out and sell when we're there. And like you said, I think training people, like if we hit that, like we say, we take one spot and we hit it at least once every day, or until it like say these little smaller places, they're only doing like 1 to 3 cases. We need to be able to have it to where we sell out, like you guys went sell 7 cases yesterday. But we need to be able to go to these particular retailers, the ones that need help, and that, like you said, the 20% that are that we see the potential at. And we need to hit those every day to where we're selling out those 1, 2, 3 cases per day that we're there. Because like you said, then we have to restock their shelves right away. And not only that, it builds that, oh, damn, these dudes are out here. This product is selling. People do like it. and then every day them seeing these retailers seeing that, it's gonna drive them to be like, man, these guys are, like their product is something. And not only that, by us just being there, again, the more we get to know them, then the more we can buddy, and that's what we want to do. We want to kind of like buddy with a lot of these retailers, so we don't have to pay for extra shelf space. So we don't have to pay for, prime retail space. Like, that's what we need to get into. And by us showing face every day, or a lot more than normal, that's how we win those favors, by putting in that work. And I think that's a great idea, a great plan, is that, this retailer, say just randomly, hey, this retailer only does one, every time I come, they only do one. Well, let's make them do one every day that we're there. You know what I mean? Because at least if we're there, at least we're getting that money right away. Like we're you know what I mean? We're selling that case that it was hard to sell, and now that it moves day to day, it might encourage them to buy more. And the way we spend it on them is that next week, we have a pretty busy schedule. Next week we're going to be at this station, so get 3 cases, or that's how we can upsell too, is by being able to go in there and sell out of the product that they have consistently. For the smaller retailers is what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. That was pretty much all I had on my end for this. My final thoughts. Take it in. This is about showing. So we want really the telling part. We just explained it all. Showing part, we just explained that. So we know what we were doing. We understand what was going on, and that's the tough part. When we do realize it, then it's like, okay, everything makes sense now. But what if the article never came across us? And that's why it's important to continue to read articles about business, everything, whatever division that we're in. Still, look at YouTube videos on how to sell better. Look at marketing videos, or just inquire or Google, marketing efforts, marketing strategies. Those are the things that we were doing a lot back then. It's like, oh man, we need to do that. Still continue to do that. That's big, because this information right here, if we don't read it, we don't come across it, we don't challenge each other, we don't put everything out on the table, and we want to grow. We want to expand. That's the only way we're going to grow and expand, when we keep on finding this information that's available to us, and we present it back to our team. So now it's about showing. Exhaust every avenue. That being said, man, appreciate you guys' time. If anybody else has anything else to say, feel free. If not, we're going to end it out in prayer and go on our separate ways. Good. Y'all good?
Yep.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and end it out in prayer. Father, Lord, I come to you in prayer. Lord, I thank you for the end of the month of September and bringing us into the month of October. Still breathing, we're still alive, we still get another chance to fight for the mission that you have presented to us. We gained a lot of insight about what we were doing wrong as far as when we were running specific things. And now it's time to use the information that was given to us effectively so that we can meet and accomplish the goals that we set before ourselves. It's a tall order, it's a high mountain, but we know that if we give that effort, you're gonna be there right there, pushing with us. And so that's what we all have to understand. We have to take this all in. We have to use what we've been given, and we got to fight. That's it. We got to fight. We can't be afraid of no's. We can't be afraid of rejections, because the way I see it is that shows you're comfortable with what we're doing right now. That shows, to me personally, okay, yeah, I'm not going to contact this person because he already knows, or he should know. That's an assumption. And we're doing so well anyway. We just made 10 grand through the retailers. We're doing good enough. We can't have that attitude, that mindset. We know that there's a lot at stake as far as trying to hit this goal. I mean, really, it's just a testament to what we're able to do, and that's what we really want to push ourselves for. And so I just ask that you give us the strength that we need as we take advantage of this BOGO special for the next 2.5 months or so. That we're really putting in that time and that effort, that commitment. We're being vocal about what we are doing, what we're providing, and we're exhausting every avenue. I thank you for continuing to stay in the midst of everything that we got going on. I thank you for giving each and every one of my brothers the spirit to continue to come to these meetings, to continue to want to fight for this company, continue to want to grow and build this thing from the ground up. And I ask that you be with us all as we all go our separate ways. I ask that you be with my brothers that aren't on tonight. Whatever we're going through, I pray that you be there for us, because, I mean, we need you, bottom line. And without you, everything it doesn't seem right. But with you in the mix, oh man, it's a different feeling. And so it's always great to have you in our corner rather than you on the other side of the ring. We give you all the praise, glory, and honor, for you're worthy. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen.